Welcome back, yo, Koala Gaming, and yo, Chimp. What is it? Chimip? Chimipamp? Chimipamp? Yo, yo, yo. I appreciate the welcome backs. Thinking we're gonna get a few more hours in of stream now. Be a bit NA friendly. Get 3-4 hours in. See if we can get some good wins, some fun wins. Some good fun wins. What time is it for you? It's only 5 p.m. Only 5 p.m. Easy clap with the 3 months now, dude. Thank you so much. Hey. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Damn it, I got up in bed to try to boot up my PC and I got here before the stream bot. Yeah, you didn't make it fast enough. You're 3 minutes late. Pick'em loot pretty trash. I haven't opened up any of the pick'em thingies. How are you guys doing on that? How are you guys doing on the pick'ems? I got all of my quarterfinals correct, which is kinda cool. Second stream of the day? Yeah, I only did 4 hours. Julie had to go to the doctor, and I kind of wanted to. I wanted to be there for her, so I ended the stream to go to the doctor with her, and then we did collected all the things that the doctor told us to, and then I prepped food and did all those things, and now she's cozy on the couch, and I decided, okay, great. Then I go up and do like 3-4 more hours of work before heading to bed. She doing good? She's fine. It's like so the doctor is a bit worried about her very high white blood count, I think it's called. And then she also has strep throat right now. So she has a lot of different things going on. So she's on like a lot of penicillin. And she's on a lot of antibiotica, where she's like on 800 milligrams a day now. And she has to go back in on Thursday to check up on her white blood counts to see if it's dropping, because right now it's way too high. But yeah, she's fine. She's not dying anyways, anything, but she's not good right now. She ain't feeling great, so I'm just taking up as much work as I can to make it easier to be her, as it's not easy to be her right now. But yeah, she's not dying. There's nothing to be worried about or anything. She's just hit by nature being very mean to her. So yeah, that's the situation right now. Might be Maokai Samira bot lane. Might be Maokai Samira. No, she will feel better, I'm sure. And no, it's not comfortable at all. She's struggling, but she's a trooper as well. Also, Ambessa abilities. Is that a new champion? Ambessa? Could you link that? I haven't even heard of any new champion. Hi, Apocalypse Rider. Good to see you, mate. the fuck? How have I not heard of a new champion? Only caught your stream after 4 weeks? Yeah, a bit more NA-friendly stream. Good to see you. What is Ambessa? He's like a top laner, I guess. It's a character from Arcane. Split one next season is Arcane themed. Ooh. Yeah. A World Top Syndrome mid lane. They have a beefy, not a beefy, a bursty team, I mean. Very bursty team. Maokai is good into Bard. So. You want Arcane now? Next month, right? I'm gonna go over the video after this game. That's gonna be fun to go over. Anyways, so I'm definitely gonna go over that next game, after this game. High in the lobby though. Interesting to see that it's not the Alexander person, it's Revoker. Who the fuck is Revoker? He plays a lot of Samira as well. We got Cassandra too, nice. Yeah, it apparently says a lot of dashes. We're gonna go over the video after this game. You just don't want to play anymore? Listen, what is the champion you play the most, LCSEV? What is the name of the champion you play the most? Right, if it starts with P and ends with Ike, I don't think we get to complain about other champions. You have two. You have two dashes. Hello from Paris, hello Tavern. You got to watch a very fun series. You do not get to complain about other champions when you play Pike. Okay? That's a rule. That is a rule. You will complain? You will not be heard then, okay? You will not be heard. Taco genius. What happened with him? The taco dude who was known for his gin? The NA player? I don't feel like I've seen him around. What a fucking reaction from the Jin there. Wow! I'm just getting the kill. Like, respect for doing what he wants to do, right? But at the same time, it's just wild to me whenever streamers in the size of Taco just stop streaming out of nowhere. Because, man, they are earning a lot of money. Well, that's great, though. That's great. The only time we can win this lane is level 1, by the way. That's the only time we are stronger than them, level 1. From there on, they are stronger. So that's awesome. If you have enough, why so small, I think? Do you have enough? Do you think they make enough money to just retire at that age? Because that just doesn't sound right as well. I will be honest with you. Going for the boot was a what choice. First he bought double longsword. Oh, she never flashed earlier, I guess. Activate level 3. We have level 4 on Wukong while only level 3. using the fact that I still have my flash up compared to everyone else in the lane. That's a good start. Maokai might be here to hold. No, he reset. That's such a good start for us. Let's do a ward there. Sick. You live again? Yeah, it was such a short stream, the other one. Was just put up. Yeah, I'm gonna react to the video. I have it open and everything. I'm gonna react to it after this game. Okay? But like, I think some bigger streamers can retire before they're 30. It was like 1-2, between the 1-2k. So he was earning plenty of money, but not retire money. I don't think so, at least. I don't think it wasn't that much. Well, Maokai is roaming while the wave is pushing away from Samira, which is never really a good thing to do, even in a losing lane. They need to try to turn it around. They need to try to turn this lane around. They can still win the 2v2 by just getting Maokai on top of Jin. And then Samira instantly follows. They do a lot of damage still. We're not that much stronger than them still, which is kind of fun to think about, right? Try to bait Maokai in there. That's Gumayusi, by the way. Taco Genius? The Jin? He had insane reaction speed earlier, so I would not be surprised. Like, legitimately insane reaction speed. And it's Guma. It makes sense. He had insane reaction speed earlier against the Maokai. So I'm not too shocked. Feels good that I'm not letting him down as a support though. Right now we are playing well. Nice dodge by the Maokai there. He dodged the 4th shot by doing that twisted nether. How to confirm? Lot pros. Where are they going though? I guess they know Wukong is bot, so they just imagine that they might get dopes and they just back off. Yeah, they're just very, very respectful. You can see they never did actually reset. They just know where Lee Sin is, and they expect Wukong to be on the other side of the map. Having to play bot support for the person who is used to Kyria? I think my bot is quite fine. Is it to Kyria's level? Probably not, but I don't think my bot is bad at all. So that's not something I'm too worried about. You know? Win Worlds and get me a skin? Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't picked Lux yet. Dune. But yeah, I watched the first of the videos you have made, Bokarson, for next week, I believe it is. And so far, it looked good. I didn't watch the other one yet. I'm already level 6, so I don't really need experience, which is why I just give him the wave. My support item upgrades now. The mirror being this far behind is starting to be very bad. But then again, they can still, at level 6, just all in the Jin and maybe kill, you know? I'm trying to match his Freaky right now with how far up he goes, so he won't get punished for being too aggressive, because he's a lovely aggressive AD carry. He's doing really well. Have to look out for the fact that Maokai has flash, so we can always just flash W us, so we don't want to go too far up and get queued into the tower, right? I don't have the reaction speed Gumayusi has. He wants to deny the cannon, which is great, but then he also killed all the range minions, which is funny. Because then there's nothing to deny the cannon minion anyways. That's bullshit. Did you see that double stun? That's bullshit. Did you guys see that double stun? What the magnificent shit was that? It's called skill, actually. It's not my skill. Whee! Ow! Oh. What the fuck? Is your AD carry Gumayusi? Correct. He is. Oh. Just want to continuously put pressure on the Semiro. But where the fuck is she? Vega might TP mid lane as he respawns. Yeah, he does. The freest fucking assist ever. Syndra stayed under turret for 3 to get the plating, so she took 3 tower shots. What do you think about Electrocution part? It has a really good win rate. It's not bad at all. You can definitely do it. The only issue there is with Electrocute is that it's the red rune, right? I kind of like having green and light blue, white right now, because I go for super scaling. I'm not trying to play to win the lane in any way, as much as that seems weird because a Giga won this lane, but we won it off of a level 1 all-in, where the enemy bot lane was willing to take the level 1 all-in, even though we are 10 out of 10 times always stronger than they are in a 1v1. Dun, dun, dun. Where's team going? Where's this just recalling? I'm not dead here, am I? No, I'm not. I'm fine. How does he know? Am I like recalling on a ward? When should this have been warded though? No one's been up here for ages, that far up. Why should it be warded? After off season is over? When is that? 2 months? It first starts January, right? Jin is a really good AD carry with bot, yeah. When all the teams are done. Okay, so that can take a week or way longer. I know that the off-season has been live for quite some time, actually. I know that. He's doing the vegan build. I hate that build. I love that he's like sitting and micromanaging me. Do you guys know why he pinged here? He's like, if they come, please portal this way. Like, yes, I am the bot player. I do in fact know the angles. I do in fact know that. Thank you though. Fuck you. But I'm not low fucking master. I played a ton with this dude, both in EU and in Korea. Not like the first time I'm playing with this dude. Yeah, he's not happy with how little Wukong is playing objectives right now. He ain't happy about that. The new champ, like, yeah, I'm gonna react to the champion after this, but all the things you guys are saying makes me very afraid. I didn't expect to see you this hour, Hanyu. I'm good, man. Deathman's Blade or Trailblazer? Which factors do you choose between them? Well, that's very easily. Trailblazer is shit, and Deadman's Blade is insane. So I never buy Trailblazer, and I always buy Deadman's Blade. And that's the way I choose. Have you ever done a comparison between Deadman's Blade and Trailblazer? And how much extra things Deadman's Blade gives you for only, what, 500 gold? What does it cost? Trailblazer's 24, yeah? So that's 500 gold in difference. Have you ever checked how many extra stats you get for that 500 gold? Run! My bad. Didn't expect three of them. I didn't expect Syndra. Wow. Aurora is dead as well. Nope, never mind. He didn't get the Q off. He did not get the Q off. I need magic resist. Dude is just not... Oh, never mind, he did miss. I was about to say dude is just not missing, but he did in fact actually miss. But these stats seems kind of unimportant to you. Some HP here, little armor there, and 130 damage on auto attacks and 25% slow reduction? Have you actually read the difference between the two items? Have you actually ever read what Deadman's Blade does? That's a big shutdown. Lee Sin takes it, that's good. Way better for us that Lee Sin gets that than it is for Syndra to get it. Like that's very, like, you get 112 bonus physical damage, you get 25% slow reduction as well, combined with the fact that you get, what, 200 more, 150 more HP, a lot more armor as well. All for 500 gold. Do you ever skip Deadman's if an enemy team is AP heavy? Yeah, then I would rush Heartsteel. If I'm playing against an AP carry instead of an AD carry, then I'll get Heartsteel first item instead. Thousand Darks. Yeah, they know. Ja, det gør de ikke, og meget effektiv. Oh god. Oh, you missed it. I didn't though. You might have missed it, but I didn't. Thank god. Do we need to change bot build in low elo? No, I wouldn't. I would not be changing the bot build. Get it fast and we can get a the tier 3 as well. Ah! Fuck you, Maokai. The new ward spot that was found at the tier 2 bot tower. The new ward spot. Playing with Guma? Yes, sir. This unit is good. Yeah, he really should consider it. I would be willing to offer him at least like $200 a month to play for my team. Look at the duration of the stream right now, Moke. And Discord server, interesting. Mundo, please go bot lane. And they really went hard for Guma. They really went hard for Guma. Where was Maokai in all of this? So comes to tank now, good. Nameplate diff, yeah. I love that you guys are all so creative, coming up with the same joke fucking 10 seconds after each other. Doon. You guys. I know you guys are just doing it for fun, but like the same joke 4 or 5 times within the last 3 minutes is just too funny. Yeah. But how easy is this game, dude? Vega has tank item? Yeah, Vega only has tank items. He has Yaksho and a Fimbulwinter. It's like the new popular build. They don't even go AP items, they rush Fimbulwinter and Yaksho. And just get so much AP by being Vega. So you could see he had 413 AP in that game with 2 tank items and a mini void staff. Please honor Midian. Please honor Midian. Damn, did I not get honored by Jin? Damn you. Oh well. That was the video. Let's see this. Entering an attack or movement command while casting an ability will cause Ambessa to dash a short distance once the ability is cast. What? Casting ability grants her next attack bonus range, damage, and attack speed. And it's an energy champion. It's an... Run, guys. It's not just a fucking dash champion, it's an energy champion. So she just gets to fucking spam her abilities with no downside. Dude, they're quite large, the dodges, the dashes. And Bessa sweeps her twin, maybe she's a ninja, sweeps her twin Drake Hounds in a semicircle in front of her, dealing bonus damage to enemies hit by the blades. Striking an enemy will transform the next cast of this ability for a short period of time, causing her to slam her twin Drake Hounds down in a line in front of her, dealing bonus damage to the first enemy hit. Dude, this champion is gonna be cancer to play against, right? Look at all the dashes. Dude, how are you supposed to play against this? Her Q gives her 2 dashes. How are you supposed to play this? Ambessa gains a shield, briefly braces herself, and then slams the ground to damage nearby enemies. If she blocked any non-minion damage while bracing herself, this ability will deal increased damage. Alright. Ambessa whips her twin Drakehounds around herself, damaging and slowing nearby enemies. Initiating Drakehound step from this ability causes her to strike a second time at the end of its dash. What the fuck? Oh my god! Ambessa blinks. Ah, she has a blink as well. You guys have to understand, a blink and a dash is not the same. This means, as an example, Poppy W, Talia shit, all of these abilities does not stop her, does not have any interaction with her R. The same thing with like something like Aurora R. You cannot dash out of Aurora R, but you can blink out of Aurora R. So it's not a dash, it's a blink. Ambessa blinks to the farthest enemy champion in a line of her choosing and suppresses them upon her arrival. She then slams the enemy into the ground where they take damage and are stunned. So they're suppressed and then stunned? What the fuck? How long is the range? Oh, it's so long! What? This is the range? Look at that shit! Dude, it is from the first brush in the lane to the third brush in the lane. What the fuck? I know it's a skill shot and all, but look how fast it is. Oh, I can do... Oh, yeah, I can go over walls as well. Right, okay. Fuck. Oh, and she's unstoppable as well, chat. Look at this. You guys can't see that. I'm gonna remove the ad here quickly. Look, it says she's unstoppable. So she can use it to buffer as well all abilities and dodge out on CC. She has everything, dude. She has everything. Just dash, dash, dash. What the fuck? How do you pipe this? Poppy W doesn't stop her ult because her ult is not a dash, it's a blink. Thorn. So, Poppy W doesn't do anything against the Ambessa. How the fuck do you play against this champion? She needs very low amount of damage scaling on her abilities to ever make this champion balanced, or extremely long cooldowns. She is in Arcane, and that is her name in Arcane. So the name is nothing wrong with that. I think I'm gonna play more New World and just wait for League to fix itself. If we look past this champion, the patches have been really good. And it's a bruiser, right? Yeah, it's a top laner. We can see that on the items she's buying as well, right? Black Cleaver, Death Stance, Eclipse. It's straight up a bruiser. I'm just looking at the... Bruiser should not have this kit. Look at the kiting, okay? There's 5 people on her. I know the scoreline is very, like, one-sided and she's incredibly fat. Just look at the kiting. What the fuck was that shield? It's not Eclipse, by the way, because Eclipse is not on cooldown. So it's not the Eclipse shield. It's just the W. This is just a straight up better Ribbony, no? We got the Eclipse shield right there at the end. Oh my god. What is that? It's a new champion barbecue. Look at it and fear it. That is insane. No, it's more than 800. It's actually closer to 1000. It is 1000, yeah. With only 3 items, she still has 2 items more to build. Will she end up having like nearly a 2k shield? Look at her! Look! I am actually getting such a headache looking at her. How are we supposed to play against this? New Korean award. What? Oh, that it's that people didn't know you could ward here, and it being out of tower range? I don't feel like this is a new ward, dude. I'm sorry. That's not a new ward. It's plenty used. Yeah, it's a new hero. The new hero looks very scary. The champion does not look fun to play against. Did I play Supervive? I actually did not play Supervive yet. I did watch people play it, and it does look fun, but it's not. It's just not really a game for me. I don't think it's really a game for me. Cassandra too? Yeah. There goes a ban slot. There goes a ban slot. You know, Kalista has a fuck ton of dashes as well, right? On every auto attack, and she's not really that big of an issue, so maybe it's fine. And her abilities heal her. So fuck. What, it gives her armor pen and her abilities heal her. Shit. Passively? It gives her team armor pen as well? Armor shred, basically. Shit. That's funny though. That's funny. You're using transportation software to communicate with me. Cool. What does that mean exactly? Transportation software. Oh. He may have killed the Yasuo. And killed himself as well. No? Master Yi does Master Yi things, I guess. Oh, he got stun locked. He couldn't get his Q off. What if Dark Souls was an online game? Isn't Dark Souls already an online game? Well, the Zac got the taste of Zac. He didn't get to move at all. That champion looks ridiculous. Ambessa. That shit looks insane. When is her release date? Well, maybe 2 weeks. So not the patch tomorrow, but the next patch, basically. That's crazy soon. All of the Arcane champions being buffed, yeah. True. She does looks kinda nuts, though. She didn't have that much CC, though, right? She didn't really, besides her ult, she didn't have CC. So that's at least something, right? She didn't have a shit ton of CC. Well, I think Alistair may have fucked up. Nope, he's dodging every ability, actually. Don't all of her skills slow? That's not CC. She has a slow on her E, and she has suppression / stun on her R, right? I don't think that slows on her Q and W. Massive and massive. It's not a massive one, it's just around her. What the fuck? CBA to play with Cillian and Bard, really? Why? You don't even know matchups yet. What is the issue exactly? Is he just... I'm not dodging, by the way. I'm not dodging him, though. He decided to go Nuno mid lane. I'm playing the game. Cillian is an insane pick, and Bard is Bard. I think Cassander is worse because of the CC he has, right? And how tanky. Yeah, I guess the mid laner decided to dodge. I think Cassander is worse to play against, right? Because he has all the disruptive abilities, right? People complain to complain. People just do that to try to force a dodge. That's just a game of chicken barbecue. That what happened right there is just a game of chicken. Yeah, if it's fully charged, it does a fuck ton of damage. If you get a fully charged W off, you can easily do like 1k true damage with the W. Easily. But it has to be fully charged, right? Which takes quite some time. And the range is not that large. I don't think Cassander is that... Like, Cassander is fine right now, chat. Like, this is Cassander. Unironically, he can feel weird to play against sometimes right now, but he doesn't have an insane laning phase like he used to anymore. He's a tank that scales fairly well into the game, and he can 100% feel like he does a bit too much damage considering he's a tank, but I do think Riot has fixed the issue of why it just felt like it was you lost from start to end. You have clear windows how to play against Cassander now. It's like ZW, yeah, if you get hit by the center one, you deserve to take a fuck ton of damage, right? But quite easy to dodge. Dude, we don't know... Hey, Slut? We don't know her ratios yet. Beautiful. We don't know her ratios yet. We don't know how strong she's gonna be or not. She certainly has a strong kit, I know. I can definitely agree with you on that. She does, however, not have a lot of CC. And if her ratios isn't insane, she might be suffering from a lot of things. Let's wait and see. She's also an energy champion, yeah, so if you don't use your abilities correctly and auto attack between and stuff like that, then she probably will run out, right? So before we get angry and annoyed, let's wait for the champion to be proper released. His damage is nuts. Us. What is that? Us. Do, 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 do. In what language does us mean yo? Sorry. Well, why does that? What country do people say us instead of yo? Well, a Kassadin should never be able to get hit by a fully charged W, right? It's a Kassadin. It has a shit ton of interrupts and blinks, right? So if you get hit by a full-on W as a Kassadin, Japan maybe? You don't know even, right? I don't think it's used, mate. What are we doing today? League of Legends. She has no CC, so her ult looks team-dependent to hit. She also has really small range, and guys, don't forget she can jump after an ability, so that should mean getting onto something is harder. Yeah, I think... Like, I don't think she has to be an immediate issue, but she might be an issue. But I don't want to sit and cry before we actually get to play against her. Because she very well may be not an issue, right? It's very easy to say, wow, 5 dashes could be a very big problem, right? Arrogance is a very bad thing, Akisame, right? Who's winning? Well, it's T1! SKT T1. One patch making her OP, then therefore slowly open next coming patches. Yeah, that's to make sure that that he grows a fan base. They always try to make the champion a bit on the stronger side than the weak side, to actually make sure that he has a fan base. Because they need people to play her, right? Because in the end, she's an investment. And it has to pay off, because it costs a lot of money to create champions, right? Kariguma, he will take what he learned from you to London. To London? Aren't they in Paris now? People? Or are they going back to London now? They were in Paris for the quarterfinals. Do they go back to London in the semifinals? They'll be in London for finals? Well, he has to win the semifinals first, right? I think semis is still in Paris, right? This is the last patch of Bowsen Law. I think T1 played better in their series than TNG played in their series. If we just have to compare series versus series, T1 looked way better than TNG did. Did you not see what they're doing? They're changing the bounty system. Right now the bounty system is stupid. And it's calculated off of kills, not off of how much gold a person has. Now, the bounty system from tomorrow is calculated off of how much gold you have, not your score. That is why Bowsen's law works right now, because it doesn't look at your gold, it just looks at your kills. And that's what they're changing tomorrow. Again, FlyQuest 2. I did think FlyQuest showed up, right? But I do definitely think T1 looked better in that series. Good buff to Pike, I like it. Pike generates more gold, which means that it's more likely his teammates will get shutdowns on him. LCSEV, it's a nerf to Pike, not a buff. Because you generate more gold to your own team, which will make it more likely your team will get bounties on them. Yeah, it's gonna be calculated off of gold, not just kills. How is that ever gonna be a good thing for a champion that generates 1 kill into from 300 gold to 600 gold? What if you like what? Just sit on the gold coin thingy? Until you need it for item? Doesn't matter if your teammates don't do that. Oh shit. So yeah, but yeah, we need to read the patch notes. I need to do a proper read of them when they actually get into the patch notes instead of just what the writers put out on Twitter, so I can see exactly what the fuck they're changing and how it's gonna work, so I can understand it. Pike is weak. Buff Pike. Could you say that without smiling too hard? Let's see, Evie. The comp is insane. Yeah, the comp is looking strong. And this dude is not used to playing Warwick top, right? It's Silo. He's a Warwick jungle player, I believe. Why does it feel like I have far lower ranked players on my team? They have 3 Grandmasters and 2 Challengers. We have 3 Grandmasters, a Challenger, and a Master. Shouldn't this dude be Challenger? To make the matchmaking fair? The Yone also has a giga win rate. Huh. Oh. My Kaiser is also autofilled. My Kaiser is a support player. And my top laner is also autofilled because he's a jungle player. Interesting. Oh well. So I have 2 autofills. Feels like T1 was holding back. They don't want to show any strategy before real match against TNG and LPL. They just played against LPL in the best of 5, Thorn. You know? Like a few days ago. This is the type of game my team always stomps. When I think it's Joe, we stomp them. I hope you're goddamn right. T1 just played poorly doing all year, but they're showing up in Worlds, which is the most important time to show up. The only thing that really matters is how you played yesterday, not how you played 4 months ago. That's the only thing that matters. Do you think not really? Dodging on red side is a viable strat now? Yes, I think blue side is 10 times better. Red side seems to have so many autofills compared to blue side. Wayshark, thank you so much for the 16 months. I legitimately think it's... You tend to always have an autofill player on red side, at least one. Veseberg with the 8 months, thank you so much. So yeah, I for sure think it's a viable strategy. If you don't care about how much you play, and that you sometimes don't get to play at all because you have to permadodge, right? You just needed to auto-attack the minion one more time, dude. Oh well. Yeah, they giga flipped the switch. It's kind of weird, right? Red side used to be fucking overpowered last split. Then they nerfed red side to the point where blue side is now just 10 times better. Why is it we can't just have both sides be within like 1 or 2% win rate of each other? This is likely just warded. Red side is better overall, since it has more autofills to balance it down. Well, if you look up win rates, you will see that blue side currently holds like a 6% higher win rate than red side. I think they're recalling. They're recalling for cool. They're recalling for cool. Warwick just ran him down. What the fuck? We needed to push this faster so I could get out on the map faster. Because Lulu can... Cool. Thanks for the control order, I guess. That's funny. This dude bought a control order as well. And that solo laners are popping off. Warwick killed again. The wave didn't crash though, so the wave, like as much as he killed Gnar, the wave is in Gnar's favor right now. It's straight up 210 gold they have spent bot side. For fun. The entire lead they have gotten by playing the first waves better than us are gone, by the way, with the two control orders purchased. How did this dude only auto-attack Lulu 2 times? Just place the controller in here now. Like right here. How long are you willing to chase me for? Dude, you did see Javan, right? I'm taking your control ward. He hit with the sun strike, I guess. Ah, Gnar got the solo kill this time around. Looks like Warwick tried to dive, but fucked up. His ult, maybe. Or boot runes? Because cheap boots is amazing when boots are not that great. I don't buy potions as well, so I'm sparing 400 gold by doing it like this. Good secure on the dragon. Do you miss Swifties on first pack when using magical footwear? No, because Swifties got nerfed and I don't buy them anymore. Swifties are too expensive for what they offer now. So I never buy Swifties. Wow. That Q did some damage, dude. Not gonna lie. Jump indeed, dude. Another control ward. Damn, they had placed Siri up here as well. So both Siri and Lulu was top. So now it's gonna be bot lane now. Ah! He stole it! I hate the Warwick decided to run bot lane. I hate the Warwick decided to run bot lane. This shit stays on the ground for too long. That's fine. Gopium. I'm not moving to you. I die up there as well. I'm gonna stay in the side my jungler is. My Viego is very much so just deciding to be on bot side where Warwick is. So I stay bot side as well. I am sorry, but if I go top lane there, I just die with him. Do you think Jarvan is coming? No, I understand why she went top lane, because he needs to farm, right? But the thing is, if Viego makes the mistake of being on the wrong side because he's playing to the Warwick lane, then I kind of have to just go and be on his side, because it's better than me dying with the Kai'Sa, right? Absolutely no reason to do that. As a TP coming in. Nice. Got both. Jarvan killed. Oh, that's long ago. The Jarvan killed. I could have flashed away. I did not have to die. But nonetheless, it was a good ult. He forgot to kill. He should probably just have continued. The chance is very minor, but maybe now will push very far up here and I can just get a free kill. Yes, Swifties and Phase Rush now. Not Phase Rush, Phage. When you go Trinket level 1 and when Sweeper level 1? Trinket level 1 every game, Sweeper when I'm against Xayah only. Else I go Sweeper when I'm close to the 400 gold or above the 400 gold. He's not gonna sit and question why the fuck. Why the fruits were eaten already. He's not gonna question that whatsoever. I guess not. That's a bit funny, right? We see the honey fruits in the ground. He did not kill them. Don't really have a cue to follow up. Jesus, she just got insta-killed. I got one of them. We kill Na, it looks like. It's hard to run away from a Warwick and Viego. Good trade. Kaiser, sadly. I shouldn't have boiled it when I don't have Q to follow up. Lulu didn't have flash and was super far up, but I should have waited for my Q. If I follow up with my Q, we can one-shot Lulu before she even doing that stun, right? Before she gets anything off. So that was definitely a mistake, ulting that early. I'm gonna admit to that. Very unlucky dragon. We have gotten us when we have played into the drag. Then again, they have gotten 3 void grubs. So have we, and we have 2 dragons, so definitely looking better than them right now. Getting a lot of chimes here. Still think Huawei is the person I want to sit behind and play around. We can get a good chunk, if not the entire tower here. We do not really have minions though. We get a new minion wave come in now though. Yeah, we get the tower with that kill on now. Teammates are fighting in the jungle though. What the fuck is happening? Not too bad. Needed to have a portal ready in case Narb somehow would be able to turn it around. Siri flashed over the wall. So, but you get Goom again? That would be fun. I don't know why Siri eat in there over the wall. Wish I had ulted the... Okay. Done. How the fuck did the Lulu never die? We actually ended up losing that? That's crazy to me. How the fuck did Lulu never die? Fair enough. I don't know who that is. Plant Master. Plant Matter Liver. Don't know who that is. That's a nice stun, thank you. It's good to practice hitting the stun out off of your ult. Damn, we lost the dragon, which, even though it's not a good soul, it's still a soul. There's 50 easy gold there. Darwin has gotten quite fat. He has 2 items. My Huawei is still incredibly strong. My Warwick is very, very strong. And my Viego, he just relies on his first reset. Sadly, Kaiser died. What the fuck? Only Javan and Siri could have been on Kaiser there. 2 for 1, but because they killed Kaiser, they also get mid turret, which is annoying. We're actually doing Baron. Yes, we can do that. This is such a 50-50, by the way. I have to flash away. We got the 50-50. Thank god I hit that stun, or else I die there. Oh, where the fuck did Javan go? He jumped past the Siri. Snaps it back. Wow, I didn't expect him to ignore the Siri to go on the Yone that was running away. So I died, my bad. Well, we got the Baron, which is honestly a bit surprising. I thought it had reset during that fight. Time to get some magic resist, since these champions, even though they're AD champions, still do a fair bit of magic damage, as you can see. So now we get magic resist. Na also does magic damage on every 3rd order attack, right? So there's a lot of magic damage on the champions disguised. Org is playing extremely well. And so is the Huawei. I'm glad I played for the right people. Like, the Kaiser's not playing well. So I'm glad we never actually played too much for her. Because that would just have been putting gold on a person who would never really have been able to carry their own weight, right? A straight up a portal and we just never fucking went. Now you went. That is crazy to me, actually. That's a portal and they never went? Guess the bard play is a bit too creative for them. Why is Vega the highest? I can answer why. He just is, right? Okay, flashed. Yone and Redemption. Oh well. 3 dragon down here, and I even got Yone's flash, right? My death doesn't cost us anything. It took Never Take Bar Portal too literal. Yeah, it's more for the enemy team, right? It's more for the enemy team when we say that. What is the champion that's worth learning for carry support? I think Bard is super worth it to learn if you're a good Bard player. You're in story. I'm back in Emerald with 65% win rate in 1 in 10 games on Bard, but now I need a break from League. That's fair. Take as many breaks as you need, right? League should be a video game, a fun game, if you don't enjoy it. But they don't have 80 champions, so Siri does a lot of magic damage. Yone does magic damage on every 3rd auto attack, and so does Na. I want you to pay attention to the next time I die, if I die, and look at the blue curve. Most of the times we have died, 38 to 40% of the damage we have taken are magic damage. I actually explained it like a few minutes ago, but I guess you weren't here for that. GG. We will never see. I will try to show you the magic damage they have done. GG. 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 Let's see. What the hell? Evening left to stream? Yeah, I'm here to stream a few hours. Be a bit nice to the lovely NA viewers, you know? Yep. This is the amount of magic damage they still managed to deal. You see this? This is why we still build magic resist. Dawn. These champions don't just do physical damage. A good chunk of their damage is magic damage. And that's why. And lane viewers, all the viewers. All the viewers. It's so much in October, it's just not fun now. Especially perma tryharding and honestly thinking about the game 24/7. Yeah, that's not good. It's especially for a person like you, right? Like, you don't live off of this game in any way. You should just have fun with it. Shouldn't treat it like work, you know? I was drinking? That's really not my problem. I took my time to help you. If you weren't paying attention, that's your fault, not mine. Oh, it's a disaster for the enemy team. He just kills them one by one. Oh, it's a shutdown as well. And they also get the Baron. It's such a disaster. Good night, Thorn. Good night. I'm doing this week because I'm a musician and I work on Saturdays and Fridays evening mostly and still finish my studies, so it was cool time. But now I'll chill. Good. If you need a game where you can just turn off your brain and chill in, New World is fun. Especially if you're like a gatherer, just mining and logging away. Can be super chill, if you still want to play video games, of course. Damn, he's gone on a nice win streak. The last time I watched him, he was 400 LP, 420 LP. He's 608 now. He's gone on a really nice win streak. Roblox, yeah, that's great. A lot of the Twitch viewers are playing New World right now, which is kind of comfy. Damn, they're just getting caught over and over again now. Enemy team. Enemy team is not standing a chance. It's Geo over for them. Yeah, humble black myth enjoyer. That game is fun as well. I think I was Huawei in the last game. You played well, mate. GG's, dude. What's the best team left in Worlds for you, Lathy? Man, I don't know. They're all really good, honestly. They're all really good. I'm from Brazil, Lathyrus. Hello, Manhattan. How did they lose this? I didn't pay attention. Might have a favorite. I think T1 has really showed up this Worlds compared to how they played doing LPL. So that's super cool. But I don't know if I have a favorite. I just really like watching good League of Legends, you know? Messing with this champion. Oh, thank you so much, mate. I appreciate the kind words. They actually ended up losing this game? Oh, maybe not. Galio's saving the day, dude. Galio's straight up saving the day. Galio saved the day. Wow. But how are they suddenly losing fights? Bit curious, sorry. Oh, never mind. Agron has closed the stream. Thought I maybe was against Agron, but he ain't streaming anymore. But damn, they played well against Tess. They picked Barn and they're mega fun to watch, not gonna lie. Yeah. They played far better than... Like, Genji did not show up very well against FlyQuest, right? Be right back, 2 seconds. Start som den er tom. Ja, mit spil begynder nu, skatter. What? We did a lot of swapping here. This dude was incredibly good last split. Super high ranked. Oh, it's Vilya. And this person is apparently a big streamer, or at least has a shit ton of fans, because every time I play with or against this person, everyone is like, wow, you're playing against Isle, or with Isle. What do you think of Isle? Is he good? I honestly still have no idea who he is. It's a bit weird that at least mad, probably not. Frustrated, sure. So hard to tell if GNT didn't show up or if FlyQuest just they didn't show up. You could definitely see that. They were not able to adapt to FlyQuest's more passive gameplay where they didn't want to fight them at all and just got outscaled in majority of their games, right? That's them not being able to change their own playstyle to adapt to that situation, right? And that's definitely TNT not being able to show up then, right? If they only have one way to play, and if you don't play into that, then they can't play. That's a very, very negative thing to see, right? From what you would consider the best team in the world. Because that is what TNT is considered the best team in the world, right? Just sell it, Lonely But Happy. If you have too much of it to the point where it's hard to have it in your inventory, just sell it. Worth a good amount. I'm sad to announce that Daenerys lost his game, chat, somehow. Probably like 800 ore. Make sure to always melt it into iron ingots, so you get that your furnace upgraded up as well. This time here is a bait to hope Nautilus or Zipper wants to go up and pick it up. Because it's under turret and you can easily stun it and stuff like that. Nicely done by Akshan. Good old solo kill. I mean. Can't melt it to low level. Well, then keep it until you can. Melt down iron into steel ingots. Getting hit by a lot of hooks, but we are trading fair bit okay back. Sivir has TP as well. Damn, Elise is down here. I should know, honestly. Udyr's topside. If I didn't... that's straight up just me not paying attention, right? Udyr is topside. There's only one place for Elise to be in that spot side. That's so stupid to go for that ward. Legitimately, only way I die is by going into facing into that brush. So stupid. I think Jinty played Smolder game 5 was mega boring, however it was impressive that they didn't give Fiddle a single opportunity. I also think the last game was a bit too many funny things with both a set and a Fiddlestick. So bad by me that I got caught there. I'm so sorry, team. Very, very bad. Talk about unlucky, dude. Managed to get the recall off right as the Q hits. Talk about unlucky. Bummer. 20 gold for your troubles, yeah. Pantheon still loses out on a fucking big ass wave. I still am where I want to be, by the way. He wants help to push. I will gladly do that. Make sure it actually crashes. I need to be up here anyways, because I want to make sure we get these, right? I don't think we're too worried about the early dragons. He has no E for at least another 10 seconds. I think that's worth it, because if I let him recall, he can just recall and ult back. He has E up. We killed Sivir, because Nautilus is up here for whatever reason. Interesting. Cassandra somehow lived. It's a slow game, but I feel like there's so much action at the same time, right? Them Scenarios did not lose the game against with the Galio. What the fuck? They were hitting the Nexus last time I checked on the other monitor. If a Pantheon doesn't get to play early game, the Pantheon won't become a champion, which is why I'm willing to spend so much time topside, even though I haven't killed him yet. And Seraphine is just bullshit, by the way, and can just wave clear and wave clear and wave clear. So she's kind of fun that way. I'm ready. No. Yes, got the flash this time. Good roam, Nautilus! Evil. That's a great ult. Nautilus is spending all this time in a lane where he doesn't even have a fucking top laner, dude. And his Sivir can't play now. Yeah, like, they get the Void Grubs, but it's only 3. So it won't really matter at all. Ah, Udyr is dying though. Ah, nah, he's fine. He's not fine. He decided to go in. Decided to go in when he was out. Well, he gets resurrected. I think I'm just going back top lane, honestly. Pantheon has no flash. See, top isn't that a rookie mistake matching enemy support if you play dominant champions? Because he has a Sivir. Because both AD carries are just neutralizing AD carries. So it's a... Nautilus has to roam the same way, and his Pantheon kinda needs to win, because it's a Pantheon, right? But, the Bard is a lot better at doing what the Nautilus wants to do as well. Sivir is not very good at diving. Sivir is not a very good champion at diving. They need to pair up with Elisa as well. Thank you! Great Bard ult! Resets the tower and everything. Awesome job. This is why other people shouldn't take the Bard ult. Reassist. I don't know, Nautilus might be autofilled, honestly. The way he's playing, right? He's still only level 5 as well. He might just be autofilled. He's not autofilled? No, he's not autofilled. This dude is 77% win rate in Grandmaster. 462 LP. In every game but this game, he's a Turbo Smurf. But in this game, he looks like a Turbo Ender. No, in his scenario, it is better for him to try to cover. Okay. They don't have damage unless there's 3 people. And if you drag 3 people bot lane over and over, it's never really worth it. Because we will always take a bigger bite on the other side of the map. The fuck? Can't cancel empowered auto attacks. So even with my flash, the auto attack goes off because it's empowered auto attack. Because of his passive. That's a bummer. The play was good until I wasted my flash. Or should have flashed way earlier, right? Oh, the blue buff timed out. Bummer. Just getting all my jams up here and then running to bot lane. Oh, okay. Actually, Cassandra. Not Cassandra, Akshan. Oh, that's a wild stun. I'm just gonna help on this then. This Pantheon is getting dicked, dude. Game is not looking good for them. They lost the play down here as well, because they had 2 people topside. The reason we're not killing the tower? Need to get away now. Dun, 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 dun. I feel like the classical music always knows when it needs to go to that oof, right? It always knows. And that's lovely. One of the best things about listening to this music, it just always knows. Map wall, across road ward. Walk through here, we walk. Boop. Boop. Taking too much of the base too early into the game, it's very hard to actually do a lot. I'm ready to ult her if she's getting hooked. Damn, didn't dodge it. Oh, I don't think he meant to take that portal. The Pantheon had some pent up emotions when he took that portal. Stream title, yeah. Cassandra, no. Let's see if we can do the dragon real quick. Burn up in 50 seconds. This ward right here is lovely. I'm gonna reset here, just because I've logged. I got one ward here, and then I want to play up here. Boop. The fact that this flower's still up kind of means that there's no one that's gone through that roster in a long ass time. Feel like they're in here, by the way. Oh, they're all in here. So they're all going bot lane now to kill Cassandra. Like, Elise is here though. I have to go scout for her, because she is here somewhere. Oops, saved her ass. Just to get the flash. Bait it! You thought. Shit. What the fuck? Was that a mental boom or what? AFF. GG. What the fuck was that? Man, I really got to play my game in this game. I really got to play my game. Silas banana combo, yeah. This is what you can do if you have a Seraphine, by the way. You can just leave her and she can just... She can't get dove because she one-shot the minion wave before it gets close to the tower. And you can just take over mid and top, right? Like, I took over. I did Udyr's job. Udyr didn't gank shit. I just fucking perma-ganked mid and top lane. Like, this dude couldn't play. Awesome. So this was the... This is kind of interesting, right? Because I really didn't think that this dude was this... Like, he's obviously good at the game with this win rate, right? Like, I don't feel like you lock yourself into this rank with this win rate. But man, it didn't... It felt like he was lost, that game. Like, completely lost. So I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Felt weird. Felt very weird. Is the patch notes out yet? No, they're not. Bummer. Yeah, just dead. Just dead. Couldn't he have ulted away? Or was that... Is the ult too slow? Is the ult too slow? Greetings, Mr. Max Malo. Greetings.
Event 1-4, and the guy typed, "Why are you beefing?" A lot of these plays can seem stupid, but they have a purpose. You're playing from behind, you have to make plays, you have to be proactive. Mid lane was slightly pushing, and Ari can jump over walls, so we easily have advantage in the mid lane. Vi was right next to me baiting in a brush. I'm moving top, I know enemy Leona is on the bottom side, Diego was missing, and Renekton was overstepping in between our two towers, which obviously means that he's baiting there for this guy, but they're overextending, they're playing too confidently because they're ahead, but it's our perfect time to get them from being ahead and pick up the shutdown, and we try to kill there, but my Vi doesn't fucking follow, it takes him 2 fucking years to follow my call, and we don't win that decisively, or we should have won that fight. Oh, can we kill this guy? I got mid prio. And the guy's like, "Why are you inting?" Yeah, that's the play, that's the hype. It's percent.
What is his ass up yapping? You can hear the yapping. You can hear him yapping. Sorry about that. Dun 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 dun. This bot is called Botberry. Need to for him to tap for a few seconds so I can see the bot's builds and runes. But I don't think he does that very often. Big shutdown. Big. He has Deadman's Blade and Frozen Heart and Swiftness Boots. I don't know why he has Swiftness Boots and Deadman's Blade. He has the right rune page from what I can see. Putting Deadman's Blade and Swiftness Boots are just a mistake. You're not gaining a lot out of that. Since the slow resist thingies don't like stack on top of each other. It's not 25% plus 25%. It's 25% increase by 25%. I believe that's how they calculate it for whatever reason. Big ult. Not a big ult. Did cut him off. Mercs better? Tabbies are better. What boots do I buy 95% of your games, of the games I play, Rombus? He can just ult out if he wants to. Guess he ulted in and died. Oh! What the fuck? Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Never mind. He's just too good, dude. He's just too good. Brum, 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 brum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, assassinated, dude. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Play the Seeker feels so much better to buy than Mercs right now, and the enemy team comp allows it. I feel like every game in enemy teams allows it, right? Like this game, as like an example, right? Even this game, I go Toppies. Doesn't matter. Like it's great against Sivir and it's good against Pantheon, right? So what that it's not good against the Elise and the Silas and the Nautilus? What boots are good against these champions? Mercs doesn't do shit, right? Because the CC is knockups besides the Cocoon and the binding by his auto attack, right? And then there's like, what, cooldown boots? That is horrible. Again here, Tabi is auto attack, auto attack, auto attack, auto attack feels amazing, right? Again here, Tabi is auto attack, auto attack. The other one's magic damage, but what the fuck is knockup? So Mercs doesn't do shit anyways, right? Here we go Mercs because they're against a Leona. Always wants Mercs against Leona, right? And the next one, it's just always Tabies, dude. Always. Time for the next faction mission. And here I am still being level 40. What the fuck? I'm being left behind. I'm being left behind. Until Paladin. Is that what it's called? Paladin. That sounds cool as fuck, dude. Do you prefer to finish boots after my first item? After my first item, most of the time. Paladin is the final rank, sounds mega cool. Dude, what is this gameplay, by the way? Dude, it's 6 kills and 2 deaths. We are 2:30 into the game. What the fuck is this? Hilo, by the way. Yeah. Where's the Ezreal Woolite? Ooh. Why is the Spearshot's account called Tipathy? Find it easy to climb below Elo with Bard, like Diamond Plus to Challenger? Extremely easy, yeah. Because I'm better than that Elo, right? So it's quite easy to win. Find it hard to climb in Challenger because I'm not a lot better than a Challenger player. So there I do rely on sometimes luck as well. I have a Pantheon on my team. Do you think it's the Isle person again? I think he has fucked up there for no reason. He took that fight. He went way too deep there. Silly, silly goose. Spear shot. Does anyone know why he's called Tipathy? We have my own game now, though. We have our own game. It is Isle. Why are you asking, Sparta? Why are you asking? Syndra doesn't have mastery points. Tip of the spear. But it's just typo. It's Typothe. How is that ever tip of the spear? Or is it so smart that I just don't understand it? Oh, the Syndra is a jungle player. Oof. Autofill mid laner. Do they have an autofill player then as well? They don't have an autofill. What the fuck? Weird. The guy from Twitter who's top lane and now playing support. I started a press account to learn Bard. Oh! And at 80% winner to Emerald, and now I feel like every game is flipped. Well, you kind of have to just realize if you're no longer able to carry the game and it feels like a flip, it might be because you're in the elo where you're no longer better than the players you're playing with and against. At least not to a degree where you can single-handedly win the game. So now is the time for you to adapt into the gameplay you're playing into and figure out what you need to do differently to actually start winning. Because whatever you're doing now doesn't work right, so it's time to do something else. I don't know why I'm getting pinged for that. I actually didn't get hit. You were the one that got hit. If that's something she does a lot where she just randomly pings me, I will just be muting her ass. I can guarantee you that you feel, when you say you don't feel like you can win, that is just a delusion, right? And it's a deadly one. Because that's the delusion that makes you frustrated and angry and, well, above all, start playing super tilted, right? And that's something you need to be very careful of. They have Karma, we have Bard. Which didn't manage to sidestep it. They always win early game. It's a good stun. She just sadly didn't have Q up. Then resetting. Guess he tried to dive, but Jarvan is obviously topside. Akali is the one that got the first blood, so I think sadly Akali might just be able to run over the lane now. Mid lane is looking rough as well, but him losing is fair. That's a good ward. Kind of willing to just trade here. Karma doesn't have any stacks. Like she had no stacks when I did. So she doesn't get gold, but I do. So we trade gold for HP. Don't think I'm low enough for them to look to dive us. They don't have Ignite. Damn, that didn't stun. Sometimes the hitboxes on these Qs are crazy. Starting to run out of mana, which is really bad. Gonna reset on the Cataminian wave. Well, Akali might not have gotten killed there, but she's losing out on a big ass wave, right? Which is awesome. Lila sadly gets a solo kill on Syndra. Syndra's not level 5. 6 yet. It's very hard to enter the lane. But they did waste the E. Damn. Imagine that I had gotten that with my auto attack. That would have been sweet. He didn't W at all. It was crazy hard to get that kill. Feels like we should try to do the void grubs here. This is just not gonna work. Well, maybe it is. Okay, it is. Really just want to do the objective. You're dead as fuck. How are you still level 5? I actually don't understand that. Don't understand how Misfortune wasn't level 6 yet. Their mid is really strong, their jungler is really strong. It sucks that my mid lane has autofilled and they don't have an autofill player on their team. Still not level 6. I actually have more experience than Misfortune. How is that possible? You cheesed the quest. Very nice. This is such a hard game, because my Misfortune is not very strong or good from what I can see, and so is the Syndra. And my Rengar is not able to do a lot about it, because, well, it's a Rengar. Karma's moving, no. Collect a rush. Damn, and now Pantheon dies to Akali. Let's hope he can kill. Nope, he cannot. Where's Misfortune going? Dude, stay? What the fuck? Where are you going? I do think this game is loose. Misfortune seems very tilted. Need to run away. I could not run away fast enough. Now we lose mid lane turret. Misfortune needs to run mid lane. Good, she does now. The Rengar is just not able, like, he's 1 KP. We need Rengar to he's getting out farmed, out objectived, out ganked. This is not looking good for the Rengar. It's not looking good for the Rengar. Is Syndra just missing everything? How did we lose that fight? What did Syndra do? I'm so confused. What is happening this game? Rengar did collect a shutdown, so that's fucking awesome. But Rengar, this is just not a good Rengar game, right? Xayah is quite good into something like Rengar. Karma, like, they're also slippery, quite tanky as well. This is not an easy Rengar game. The Kali has 4 kills suddenly because the TP, I think she got all the kills doing her TP. First tower to bot lane. For whatever reason, Syndra's going mid lane when she should stay bot lane. Oh god. Oh well. We have won 3 games in this session. 1 loss is okay, right? 1 loss is okay. Another shutdown for him. Amazing. That's really, really good. I'm 22 HP. I'm gonna mute the misfortune. Double flash. Somehow we're just giving it all now. We're just leaving. We just suddenly left. Syndra's done. Syndra's not Eing. No Syndra E's. This is crazy. I'm gonna insta-try to FF. This is not winnable. Everyone will hopefully be on the same page. Thank God. Everyone was indeed on the same page. So the Syndra and the... Oh! Autofill people just insta-losing the game all this time, right, Chad? I think this dude needs to just dodge when he gets autofilled. I think he needs to dodge when he doesn't get jungle. I don't know why the misfortune was so bad though, because he wasn't autofilled, she was just bad and angry from day one. Oh, she came into the game tilted. She lost this game, right? She was tilted from the last game. It's the second time he plays against the Karma, so he was tilted from the start. That's fun. And I had to pay the price, I guess. Currently 6% of people are building no potion and it currently has a 1% high win rate. That's so cool. That's cool. Let's play 1 or 2 more games. If I lose the next one, I will probably end after that one. But if I win the next one, I'll probably play 1 more, depending on how the game goes. The losses really drain me a lot more than the wins do. The losses always feels extra bad because it never feels like you lost the game because you played worse than enemy team. You lost the game because you had an autofill player that couldn't perform as well as their players. Which is horrible, right? It never feels fun to lose because of something that's not in your control. Like completely out of your control. Are you in queue? Yeah, we just got out of a game Garen player, legitimately like 2 minutes ago. So we are in fact still in queue. A stamina bar, that would be fucking fun. I have no idea how that would even work though. There's a bot player in this game. Again. Mm-hmm. Oof, that snapped on top of him? That's crazy, that hit. Played with Gumayusi 3 or 4 games ago. I played with Gumayusi. His name is Taco something. Black screened. What is Bowser doing? This poor Syndra. Oh. My lobby got dodged. Often no potions, but legit drop from diamond to gold. You know, every game looks like the last one. I have 3 silver bronze last season, and enemy has May I have your OPGG, Caleb? That sounds incredible, and spikes my curiosity. I would love to get your OPGG. Because if you're a diamond player and you're now stuck in gold, then there's 2 options, right? You were never really a diamond player, right? Because a diamond player should normally be able to solo carry every gold game, right? Or you are truly getting ended every single game, which sounds very unlikely, right? He gave him the out. The only way Woken got out there is by being able to E out, since he used the W in. Are bots disabled on your channel, Mr. Streamer, sir? No. Why are you asking? That's Ryan. I believe they're not disabled, at least. Can't see the bot from earlier today? Likely because there was some copyrighted music in it. Then Twitch themselves will remove the bot because of that. So likely that's the reason. Most recent is from 6 days ago, really? That is weird. That doesn't sound right. No, I see they do not. You are right. They're not publishing the last week or so. You are right there. Now, why the fuck do I make it so it actually does upload them? There we go. For whatever reason, that setting had fucked away. Thank you. I can't answer why, but yeah. For whatever reason, 1 week ago, Twitch decided to change the setting of always publish VODs. When it always publishes VODs normally, and it's not a setting I've changed myself. But I guess there's been a Twitch update where Twitch did some funny stuff. But yeah, thanks for pointing it out to me. I have now clicked it on again, and it's gonna publish again. Maybe to save money? Maybe, I don't know. It's still on the server though, right? The VOD and everything, it's just not published. It's still there. Weird they changed it? Yeah, super weird, but I'm happy that you informed me. Nice haircut? I actually need a new haircut. This haircut is old as fuck and the hair's too long at this point. I need a fresh one. I'll probably get one soon though. Hey, Sakura! So. Hope it wasn't me, but 1 week ago I think that's when I posted the sire clip for you to check if you made a mistake. When I didn't screw something up then. Don't think I did, but still, I don't think you have the power to change those settings at all, Carlson. I don't think you have the power to change if VODs gets published or not. Long stream today? Actually not. We did a 4-hour stream, and then we ended the stream, and then we turned on stream again around 5 PM to do another stream since 4 hours wasn't that long. Already went into why we only did a 4-hour stream, so I'm not gonna go into that again, but yeah. And we are just gonna take 1 or 2 more games and then I'm gonna end the stream again. Yeah, as you see, I've only been live for 2.5 hours, so realistically I've only been working for a bit over 6 hours today, 6.5 hours. Well, not yet, but I do have my house and all that, but there's nothing to pay yet, since you don't start paying until you actually move into the house. Which we first do in May next year. But yeah, my expenses goes up by crazy next year. Which is why we either have to make it as a streamer, aka grow to 250, 300 viewers average, aka seeing any type of growth, or we will stop being a streamer and we will start being a normal working person again. Hopefully we can manage to grow the stream, because that is definitely what I want to do right now. But not always you get to do what you want to do, you know? Do you feel about your viewership right now? Do you feel like the growth rate looks possible? It's so hard to answer, because the thing is, if we just look earlier this year, right, for Carlson, I had 2 months where I rocked 400 views average. That was when Bart was quite a strong champion, and the new split started, right? The split 1, so season 14 start, right? March, January, February, and March looked super good there, and I had a good viewership, right? And then it dropped down a lot, because Bart got nerfed and got less popular, and therefore my stream got less popular. Now I'm trying new stream slots, and I'm trying to overall be less angry all the time. Like, I'm still frustrated when bad plays happens and all that, but I try to be overall a bit more chill and lean into that, and a bit more educational leaning into all that, and hopefully we can make it. Like, I have enough time to make it happen, but it also gets a bit of luck. Playing gold and stream all day? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I would rather be unsuccessful then. But maybe, you know, maybe I'm good enough to become the top 0.01% streamer, but I'm not good enough to become this top 0.0001 streamer, right? Because, like, just making it over 100 average viewers is amazing, right? It's really, really good, but... And it has paid enough until now, but I need a bit more now to actually live up with the new expenses the new year's gonna bring. But yeah, I'll do my best, and if we make it, amazing, then we just continue, right? And if we don't make it, then we had a good run, right, chat? Then we had a wonderful run. We had fun. And we will always cherish the memories. As Lulu. We have an AP carry again, so 6 is just gonna chill. Like, this, we can play the exact same way as we did with Seraphine, besides the fact that we don't have the lanes to play for the same way. Good plan could be to have the foundational content to build upon when the new season starts, which as some streamers have hinted, supposed to be very, very good season. Yeah. What other support do you play? Skarner support I played earlier today. Maokai, Milio, Renata, Maokai. Could be like my boss. Insane. Increase sales by 8%, increase cost by 10%. I've told him those are sure. If it's true. Sounds good. Oh, this is the rank 1 player. We lost against him last time we played against him. It's truly the rank 1 player because they placed 3 Grandmaster with him instead of just 5 Challenger versus 5 Challenger. That's the handicap he gets for being that much higher ranked than everyone. You thought about collabs with other LoL streamers? I read that I can also. I've done plenty of those. It's not even like 2 or 3 weeks ago that we had a full stream with Rockstar. The thing is, it becomes harder and harder to do collabs the higher elo you get, because you are no longer allowed to play with people. You're not allowed to duo. You get all these restrictions, right? Which makes it just harder to do collabs in League of Legends. But whenever I can, I actually try to do it. Chill level-headed education gameplay is the way to go. Something so chill about bar gameplay that if it's jarring when his pilot is angry. Yeah. And sure, like, I think verbally I will say when something bad happens, hopefully that that's not seen as a very negative thing, because I point out all the bad things and all the good things that happens in a game, but maybe I'm too focused on the negatives, I don't know. I believe it's Skillment, yeah. I've been informed by other people that this is apparently Skillment, but I don't know for sure. But he's a really good player, at least. He's a really good player. Have you seen Curious Barcamp play? Normal, average, are very good. Yeah, I've even made YouTube videos about it in the past as well, Edgardo. Even made YouTube videos about it in the past. Ooh, he's on one of the best junglers. Man. All the slows. I'm outranged and outpoked in this lane. It's very hard. It's very jarring. But it will slowly push into us, and then it will become better. The Jarvan is doing good, but he sadly lost the Grump. And I can't do anything. You need to understand that level 1 we can't do anything. Koda, du bliver nødt til at stoppe. Julie, kan du ikke lige kalde efter Koda? Kan du ikke lige kalde efter Koda? Han bliver ved med at stå og gø herinde. I think 6 is getting frustrated by the gameplay here, but the thing is, I can't do anything. The wave just needs to crash, and we need to hit level 2 and 3. So he has all his abilities, right? Like, we don't win 2v2. We don't out-trade them. I can see my AD carry is getting frustrated. I think it's annoying that he takes both of them. But I think that's, again, his frustration, right? The thing is, he hasn't even really lost any CS yet. Like, we are in 3rd wave here on the turret, which is 19 CS if he farms it perfectly. There's 1 minion left. He did fuck a few minions there. The fuck is he doing in there? Ah! Drum stop. Okay. It's Skarner's territory, I guess. It's Skarner's territory. How likely is it that we get Dove? Yeah. Six can easily interrupt the scanner. I assume all of this is gone. No? Blue buff gone? Yeah, okay, the blue buff is gone. So he only took the blue buff, then he left, I guess. Brox is really good at keeping it chill. Yeah, Brox is extremely good. There's a lot I can learn from a person like Broxer. Are you serious? They will likely reset now. Yep, I'll gladly push it for you. Oh, got stunned on the turret for a long time there. Then they both have to reset though. Until we see Lulu, assume she's a mid lane. Meaning we go mid lane as well, right? And while we do that, we do ping that it's likely that you will get ganked. He's already used his TP. Yeah, and here she is. Nice. Insane Skarner ult by the Silas there. Really well done. He's dead to the Ignite. The Guardian saved the Silas there. Awesome! Good! Good evening, Clovey. Good evening, Ghost. Go bot lane to force a crush. I do think we should just play the dragon here. Right, since Skarner is top lane and Na is low HP. I think we're on the wrong side of the rift now with Yavin, you know? Oh! Okay, we still get the kill. That was sick! Prediction 6! That was sick! And we killed Syndra mid lane as well. That was absolutely astounding. I started off so poorly, right? I missed my Q on the Ashe. And my arm misses as well. I don't know if I'm gonna blame myself on the arm missing, because he kinda satched away. What race is my dog? He's a Shetland sheepdog. Instant Nefkasan does not to fix the rework him. No summoners bot lane, and Jarman that's level 6. We could opt for the red buff here. Yeah, just portal away. Dix is not willing to play that. I assume he has an item. Flash here. No flash on that, so that's just good. Sick. You tell him, Pedro. You tell him. Silas annihilated him. Unstoppable. 5 kills in Silas now, chat. And we have Ludens ready on 6 as well. 200 gold, and I have Dead Man's Blade bot lane. How much LP will we gain from beating rank 1? If we beat him. It's a good start though, at least. Good shit. Didn't even have to flash. The TP coming in from Silas is very deep. It's just another kill. We get one more option to kill Ash, by the way. Oh. That's just 100 to 0. 100 to 0. Have to make sure Silas doesn't die, right? He is the shutdown. Dragging the melee minion up. Okay. I'm just kidding. For Carlson, so I don't really have time to write, but I see your Discord. Every game I play, I stream it. I don't play off stream. I do not play off stream. Okay. Get an objective though. Forcing him to smite is awesome. Jeg ved hvorfor Koda er så pissig. Jeg var ude og gå med ham inden. Nej, det gør jeg heller ikke.
Er det ikke kun af, at der skal to konflikter, 2 præn, næsespray og en træve til, at jeg har nogen på med liv.
Det er meget imponerende, skatter. There's nothing to play for topside. We should probably just back off, right? We're just sitting ducks for Skarner right now. Think. Good ult there. Wait, you on again? Yeah, I did 4 hours. Oh, they have 5th. Okay, so that's rank 1 player down, right? That's the rank 1 player that just got annihilated there. The 6 was really unhappy. I'm not gonna honor 6. That's what you get, telekinesis. Only 24. I expected to get 50 for beating rank 1. What the fuck? 100%. He can't play bot lane because it's basically ungankable, right? Mid lane just solo, like, we had solo kills both mid lane and top lane, didn't we? The team comp is good, right? Cassandra, Skarner, Syndra, Ashe, Lulu. This was not Master MMR. So the game we just played here. Like, this is the game we just played. Grandmaster, 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 Challenger, 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 right? And this person is straight up... Oh, but he didn't have Grandmaster teammates. Master teammates. He still had, like, Grandmaster teammates. But you definitely saw the biggest... Like, the thing is, there's only 250 LP between the mid laners, right? 200 LP between the AD carriers. Like, when you then compare that there's 1000 LP difference between the junglers, you know? It's insane that he already has 1600 LP, dude. 1588 LP. It's insane. The rest of us mortals are around 5, 6, 700 LP. That's absolutely insanity. I don't even think it's rumored. I think it's straight up a guarantee. I think it's a guarantee. Why does he call himself the German Night Blue 3? I don't feel like it's a good thing to be Night Blue 3, is it? But Scuman did play last split, didn't he? Was he good? He played for BDS Academy. Oh, okay, so he didn't play LEC. He played for an Academy team. Was he good on this Academy team? Did they win? He was super high ranked split 2 as well, 1858, where he peaked at nearly 2k. So he's been incredibly consistent in solo queue at least. Like, incredibly consistent. Alright, let's play one more game, and then we end the stream so we can go for a walk with Coda. And then prepare ourselves a bit. He was MVP? Did they win? I don't care if you were MVP. I care for results only. Did they win? And they won, I think. Okay, that's what matters the most. So he's seen as an upgrade to Yike. Is that correct? Yeah, I'll give you that. There's not come any insane players out lately that's been like, wow, at all. I'll agree with you. The last WoW player, like the player that played really well out of EU, who the fuck was that even? Like, I feel like the year where Caps and Nemesis and all those played, right? Like, that's the last time. But then there was a shit ton of talent in EU. Nice either. Nice double stun by Bard as well, by the way. What is Bard doing? He died. Classic Bard players. Classic Bard players. Instead of playing a game, I actually want to go over the patch notes instead. Alright, so we don't play more League. We go over patch notes instead. This can take some time on its own. And I'm honestly happy. Like, we played 5 games in this stream, and we won 4 out of them, right? Humanoid, Kasi, Razork would be the good players after Captain Nemesis, but they are not. But like, Humanoid has never seemed great. I'm really gonna be honest with you. Everyone has been hyping up Humanoid, but he's never seemed insane. He's never been outperforming anyone in mid lane. Like, I don't understand the hype that's ever been around Humanoid. I might be a fucking hater, but I never feel like he's lived up to anything. Kasi and Razork have definitely played well in their respective roles, but Humanoid, I don't really feel like he's done anything crazy. No crazy 1v1s, no lane dominance over other people, like... This one is a big patch, as you can see, on all the nerfs and all the buffs and adjustment and item nerfs and stuff like that as well. It's also the bounty chains and all that, so let's jump into it here, because this is good. This is a big good patch. Are you all ready to dive into this with me, so you don't have to ask me questions about it in the future, right? Are you ready? Are you ready, children? We have overhauled the champion bounty system this patch. Good. Don't like Humanoid. Kasi is interesting, can become really good on a good team. Race, I guess, just proven quality, yeah. Our primary goal was to make bounties more intuitive. We still believe in champions gaining a bounty on their head when they are doing well, but the way that was being calculated didn't always line up with player expectations, so we rebuilt the underlying rules of champion bounties. Good. Bounties are now based purely on gold. Oh, I don't know if Evie is here. Don't worry, Pike and Gangplank players, we are ignoring special gold income from champion kits. I guess this goes for Twisted Fate as well, right? So champions like Pike and Gangplank and Twisted Fate are not gonna get punished for the new system, which is good, right? That would be silly. This focus on gold means that a 0/0/0 James can have a bounty on her head if she's earned enough from farming. A 0/0/15 Janna will also have a bounty on her head, as she's earned plenty of money from champion combat. Chain ganking the top lane jacks will be worth less gold on average, as giving away gold for assist devalues him faster than if he was solo killed. Science 100 gold, Death 1 put an extra 100 gold bounty on the viewer who's just trying to protect her turret. Good. I feel like this is directly targeted to Baus by saying straight up Cyan. Do you feel like this is targeted towards Baus? I feel like it's targeted towards Baus. That's funny. We have tuned these new champion bounties to generally decrease the total gold given and to favor the losing team more. Since individual kills and assists won't undo negative bounties as quickly, losing teams are going to give away less gold from fights, meaning that downside for taking risk will be lower and games will snowball more slowly. Good. While we playtest these new bounties internally for a couple months, we'll be reading player feedback and reacting quickly if any parts of this bounty systems are mistuned. Sounds good. Sounds amazing. Sounds exactly what I wanted. Awesome. Good job, Riot. Like, unironically, good job. Champion bounties are now based on gold earned and lost, as opposed to kill death streaks and the relative amount of farm. Good. Gold from champion-specific sources, e.g. Draven's Adoration, Twisted Fates, Loaded Dice, never contribute to champion bounties. Good. It should never be a negative to have that in the kit, because they're paying with their champion kit to get that right. So that's a good thing. Champion bounties are now accrued? What the fuck is these two words? Putting bounties on support are good. Putting bounties on gold is a good thing. If the enemy support has 3,000 gold more than the allied support, I would argue that enemy support should have a bounty on his head. Because he has that much more gold than the enemy support. So yeah, I do think. And even if the enemy support is only 009 with no kills or anything, I definitely think that he should be worth a bounty because of that. The bounties are accumulated by how much gold they have compared to enemy team, right? And that's a good thing. That seems fair. Can be incremented by very little values. Accrued granularly. For example, it's now possible to have a bounty of +1 gold. But so you can get a bounty kill and it gives you 301 gold instead of 300? Instead of having 150, 200, 500, 700, the bounty goes up +1, +2, +3. That's interesting. That's super interesting, actually. I like that change, I think. Is there a cap to it? Bounties will not display on the scoreboard until they are worth at least 150 gold and update in further increments of 50 gold. Okay, so the bounty could be 100 gold, but you actually won't know until you kill the person. That seems a bit weird in some ways. I understand why they do it, but at the same way, it's weird to not have that show that this person is worth, let's say, 75 gold more. That it doesn't show until he's actually worth 150 gold more. Because it would still give you the gold, they just keep it a secret for you. That seems a bit weird. The shutdown announcement will display for any champion killed with at least 150 gold bounty in the head. Okay. A positive bounty is a bonus gold given to a champion's killer when slain unchanged. Positive bounties are no longer based upon kill streaks. Positive bounties are no longer based upon your minion and monster kills relative to the average minion and monster kills on the enemy team. Good. That made no sense whatsoever. Champions now accrue 1 bounty gold for every 4 gold earned from kills and assists. Shutdown gold does not increase the killer's positive bounty. Okay. They straight up actually tell us a lot here, which actually is awesome, right? They give us a lot of information. Potential bounty gold is now reduced by 1 for every 4 gold given away to killers and assistants on death. While in a positive state, champions now accrue 1 bounty gold for every 20 gold earned from minions and monsters. When a champion is shut down, all bounty is removed from the champion. As an exception, a champion with a bounty greater than 700 gold will carry over their head over their remaining bounty into their next life. Okay, so it caps out at 700, but if there is more than 700, then you will have a bounty on your head even after you die again. So you can basically give 1000 gold twice in a row. That's interesting. The first 100 bounty gold is not applied. For example, 400 gold worth of kills and assists will not give you a bounty, but the next 100 gold will set your bounty to 100 gold. Okay. When active, objective bounties will now devalue positive bounties for the losing team. This modifier starts at a 10% reduction and can reach about an 80% reduction in the most extreme scenarios. That's crazy. Negative bounties. A negative bounty is a baseline devaluation of a champion's kill gold. Unlike positive bounties, this reduced value is also factored into assist gold unchanged. Negative bounties are no longer based upon death streaks. Negative bounties are no longer reset from earning a single kill. Negative bounties no longer undo 1 death per assist. While in a negative state, base gold value is reduced by 1 for every 4 gold. Okay, so the exact same. The first 50 negative bounty gold is not applied. This is interesting. They're all good. All good. At least if I understand it correctly, which I may or may not. But it seems good. In addition to champion bounties, we're also changing objective bounty in this patch. Awesome, because it doesn't work. While the champion bounty changes were large in scope, this update is mostly under the hood cleanup aimed at making objective bounties turn on and off at more appropriate times. Good. Void drops now contribute. Insane that they never contributed. Or is it just me? A straight up objective never contributed towards to bounties. Bounty values have been decreased if the losing team is already successfully mounting a comeback. Good. and the relative value of things like Drake's turrets, experience, and gold have been moved around to align more closely with the values. Good. We expect objective bounties will occur slightly more often than they currently do, and apply in more appropriate situations, but also pay out a bit less gold on average. Good. Did you see that your champion was mentioned by name, that you are not getting punished? Gold from champion-specific sources like Draven and Twisted Fate and Pike and stuff like that doesn't accumulate towards a bounty system. They don't look at the bonus gold at all. So you're not getting punished for playing those champions. Void Grubs now contribute experience difference, contribute about 40% less, gold difference contribute about 25% more. Good. Turret and Drake difference are slightly more likely to contribute. Good. Objective bounty will deactivate more quickly when the losing team makes a comeback. Good. Objective bounties are ending soon. Timer 60 seconds to 30 seconds. Objective bounties decrease by 20 to 40% in situation where the losing team is already coming back. Good. Baron as a base objective bounty 500 gold to 300 gold. Don't look at win rate. Yeah. What is Pike sitting at? How are you guys losing more than winning? You guys are shit. You guys are legitimately shit at your champion. You stopped playing. You single-handedly did it. Aurelian Sol is getting nerfed, which I find fun, because it's not a champion I am seeing at all in any of my games. Obviously has a good win rate, but it's just not played in high elo at all. I never see Aurelian Sol. This is just to make him more durable during laning phase and to make it easier for him to last it, right? Oh my bad, thank you so much for the prime mate. Mana regen down? Brand is performing well in all of his roles, especially as support. Support Brand? Is that low elo or what? Yeah, support Brand is doing amazing, dude. This shows that he doesn't care enough about mana and card. Oh! Yeah, it's low elo. Low elo's fucking rocking it on Brand support, dude. Every time I click a higher rank, the win rate goes down. Ah, don't look! Oh, Grandmaster players are built different. It's straight up just low elo. It's a low elo nerf. That's cool. He just got mana cost nerfs. And a passive damage nerf. Camille is getting nerfed, but I think Camille was also a bit too strong topside. A bit too strong topside. This champion is crazy. Like, look at this pick rate and the win rate. That's crazy. HP nerf, good. W nerf, good. E damage nerf, good. And they removed the flat bonus damage, good. On the Chinese server specifically, that's cool. U.GG does not have Chinese data. Quadruple got it? Not really. Because this is the inner cone, right? If you hit the outer cone, the outer cone is not changed at all, right? It's just the minimum damage that gets nerfed, not the maximum damage. Meaning that this W is only nerfed if you can't hit your W. The E nerf is quite large, right? But it's bonus AD. But like, you still get the attack speed and all that. This is not as big as it looks like. Bombus. We're buffing Corki again, which is awesome, because we all miss playing against Corki mid lane, right, chat? Like, we all... Raise your hand if you miss playing against Corki mid lane. I miss it. It was fun. It was super balanced and definitely not cancer. 5% more bonus true damage. W damage giga buff for whatever reason. That's crazy. Like 50% more bonus AD and flat 50 more damage as well. And his R got Giga buffed as well. 10 more flat damage and 10% more bonus. These are big buffs. I know this W rarely does damage, right? Because you never use it for damage purposes. But like, this is a big buff and this is a big buff. You saw Tommy G play it? Really? I think it's really bad. Can you give me Tommy G's OPG fix? I'm curious. Could you give me his OPG? Builds on him back then was more fun than just pressing. Yeah, I think Corki's just gonna come back a lot from this, which is horrible because it's in high-elo it gets played the most. Alright, that's his account. Dude is playing a plat 2. Yeah, I can see it, but like... Dude is... Not to be rude here. I really don't want to be rude, but he's struggling in platinum. Doesn't that say enough? Dude is 64% win rate in plat 2. Oh shit, you got timed out for 10 minutes now. Ah! So I can sit and check how many stacks he actually gets, but I don't think he gets a lot of stacks. So match history sadly doesn't work. You know what? I'm gonna do one thing. Look at this, okay? I'm gonna do one thing. We're gonna do a quick check. We can't even open up the match history, can we? So we can't even check. No, I can't even check. I don't think he's getting any stacks, dude. I don't think he's getting any stacks whatsoever, but I can't check it because I can't open up the match history. I don't think he's getting any stacks. I think he's winning despite Grasp. I don't think Grasp actually does anything for his games. I sadly don't think there's any ways for us to check how many stacks he's getting without going to his OPG to open up the games. But yeah, the Grasp is really bad. It gives like 3 HP, dude. More of an indication that it's actually not great, considering he's a really good player. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so as well. I would strongly urge you not to play with it. Rasp is not good on Bard. I would really, like, if you want some damage, go Electrocute. It's just way better. Didn't he? I think he takes it for the heal, no? But like, you have to understand that you have to stay in combat for 4 seconds before you even get the grasp stack right. In that period of time, you have already lost the trade very hard. You have definitely already lost the trade way too hard because it takes 4 seconds before you can get your first grasp stack out, right? I would strongly advise against it, but I think you should just check it out yourself. I think you would very quickly find out in your own games that it feels horrible to play, instead of having me tell you, right? Armor growth, okay, armor nerf. Fiddlestick is a bit too strong, so we want to... Really? Is Fiddle too strong? Yeah, he definitely is. Never see him. Q is getting nerfed by 1% damage. 2% damage. Did it look good in game 5? No, it did not look good in game 5. It did not. Big base mana nerf. Galio is incredibly strong. I guess this is to try to force him to go AP, to go mana build, like an AP, so he doesn't go magic resist item first build, right? Because he will go mana hungry. Galio's hard to deal with in lane and only gets more difficult to kill once he purchases Hollow at Radiant. We're nerfing his almost highest in the game base mana to increase his early vulnerability by making his cast more costly. This is also intended to make Rod of Ages more of a realistic option for him, but we acknowledge it's not a massive swing in that direction. Can't you just go tier? You could. And you can go that tier item even, then. Because both his E and his W will proc it, right? Gangplank has slowly been hit by a couple of systems over time and could use some power put in. I don't know, maybe. I just don't think... Isn't a high skill ceiling champion like Gangplank supposed to be balanced around this win rate? Isn't it okay for a champion like Gangplank to be at 49.50? Like, I'm sure his one tricks and the people that put in the time hits 55, 56% win rate on him. It's like Bart, right? Like, Bart should not be above 50% win rate ever. If he is, he's overpowered. I don't know. Gwen is certainly fucking overpowered, and I don't think this is enough. Gwen is disgusting. I don't think this does enough, but let's see. This champion is fucking overpowered as well. Good, it's getting nerfed. Aurelia's quite sad. She's very sad. Her item is getting nerfed as well. Blade of the Ruined King is getting nerfed on this patch, so this buff doesn't buff her nearly as much probably as the item nerf does to her. Kaiser passive damage nerfed. Karth is getting nerfed again. 5% AP ratio is not insane though. Kassadin is getting nerfed, which is kind of interesting. It's 10% AP ratio and 5% AP ratio though, so not insane nerfs. When Gwen just get a slap on the wrist when they should be curb stomped. Yeah, I agree. This is funny, right? I don't think Kayle is strong right now, and the way they buff her is by making her W 20 mana cheaper. Any Kayle players in the chat right now that can tell us that if this is insane for her? That doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything for her. We're buffing Malphite. For being a rather easy champion, Malphite is a bit under where we would like him to be. Because of this, we want to slightly bump him up. We're buffing Malphite. Really? Huh. Yeah, I think Kaiser would still be fine. Do you like bronze? Isn't that fine? 51% win rate? He's only bad in high elo, but isn't that okay that he's bad in high elo? Well, as much as he's a counter pick champion, he has the same fucking pick rate as Bart, dude. If not higher, depending on, like, in what elo we're looking at. Making one new skin for each champion per year, hoping for darker themed Bart skin. I don't think so. I think that was only something they did until they had done the one skin for everyone. Passive lifesteal reduced, Q damage decreased. Nasus is quite strong, so they're nerfing him. Nyla changes. That's a fairly large nerf buff, right? 10% bonus AD ratio on her W. That's quite nice. Is Kiana struggling right now? Yeah. Low win rate, low pick rate. She's a high skill ceiling champion, but I guess he can take a bit of help. Nice, Senna's getting nerfed. Armor and armor growth. Fuck Senna. Right, chat. Fuck Senna. Fuck this champion. So this is a fun change, right? Because we're changing from total AD to bonus AD. It used to be flat 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. plus however much total AD, right? It is now instead flat 60, 85, 110, 135, 160, bonus 80, 100%. We changed a lot. You should probably read this one. No. It's always scaled up of AP. 60% AP, 60% AP. That's not something new. That's just, it's always done that. I can't tell you why, but it's always had 60% AP ratio on it. But why? Because he's an old champion, and champions back then used to have dual ratios. LCSEV. Older champions always had like both AD and AP ratios, right? For whatever reason. Mana cost 5 cheaper, 1 bolt damage, more damage, extra bolt, had a flat damage plus 10% AP is just 25% of initial hit. Maximum damage is down quite a lot actually. It's 10% more AP ratio though, but quite a lot. W damage is down, AP ratio is up, slow duration is down by a lot. Slow is up by 5% though, reveal duration is flat 6. Cooldown is going from 10, from 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Mana is going from 50 to 60, 65, 70. Do you get more mana or what? No, you lost 68 mana, but got a bit more mana regen, right? This champion is gonna be so mana hungry though. The outgoing missile speed is faster? Slower? I'm not sure, dude. It goes from 1125 to 1800. This one getting... This is a lot of numbers, which I'm not sure about. This doesn't look like a buff, but I don't know. Wait, his R used to give him E cooldown reduction? I never knew. The thing is, Wayne is amazing at AD carry right now. Like, he's bad support, he's good mid lane, and he's really good AD carry, right? Like, he is absolutely bonkers in mid lane and AD carry. He's okay top lane, but rarely played, and he's really bad support. But, like, he's amazing right now. I'm curious to see if he's gonna be better or worse. Demon may be repeatedly cast every 8 seconds, unaffected by ability haste up to 100 times. Good luck. First cast is still available after... Okay, so that's interesting. So you used to... Right now you can activate it for a burst of damage and then you can't do it anymore. Now you can activate it for the first time after 2 seconds and then every 8 seconds. So you can get that burst of damage out multiple times. They also buffed the damage, like the flat damage, but nerfed the AP ratio by 10%. The cooldown was nerfed, but the cooldown first started after the transformation ended, versus now the cooldown starts as you start the transformation. So if you have a good ult, this is actually not a nerf, it's a buff. But if you have a bad ult, it's a nerf, right? The healing was buffed by quite a lot, because there's bonus HP on it as well. I know they removed a lot of the bonus AP ratio, but there's bonus HP on it. And it has a higher flat. Damage per second was nerfed by a lot though. Damage per second used to be 20, 40, 60 plus 10% AP ratio, which is now 15, 25, 35. So he's more of a drain tank and you want to build more HP items on him, right? You don't want to build items that don't have HP, I guess. So you want Rylai's and Riftmaker and those type of items now, right? Right now you go the red item. This one, Malignance, but Malignance doesn't give you any HP, so not gonna be nearly as good. But if you don't get any mana, you're also gonna get run out of mana instantly because all your abilities are way more expensive mana-wise. I feel like the itemization on this champion is gonna be clunky as fuck now. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see. Talon doesn't have quite enough damage to put... what? Talon doesn't have quite enough damage. He's fine. What do you mean? We're buffing his flat 80 by 10 and the bonus 80 by 10% as well. That's an insane buff. Run of 80, yeah, that might be it. One of the OP supports have been nerfed, now they just have to nerf Cillian as well. Oh, the Teemo junglers are happy. He's getting buffed. Viego nerf. These are like small nerfs, but they do something. Just not a lot. Volibear nerf. Buffing Xayah. Xayah's probably gonna be one of the best AD carries on this patch. We nerfed the Kai'Sa, and we're buffing Xayah, so Xayah's likely gonna be the best AD carry in this patch. W damage decreased. Good. By how much? 1% max HP. They nerfed him by 1%. Insane, dude. Sorcerer shoes are just shit now. No? Do people want to buy sorcerer shoes and only get 12 magic pen now? Like these boots are expensive for 12 magic pen, no? I don't see why people would buy these boots anymore. And Blade of the Ruin King is getting nerfed a lot. It does 10% melee and 6% range damage of target's current HP to 8% melee and 5% ranged. But it's good, because this item is busted. This item does way too much damage. Melee attack speed is buffed by 1% on lethal tempo, so Yasuo and Yone is getting buffed this patch actually. So this nerf, there's no way this nerf, but at least this item is getting nerfed as well. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Well, I think we're done then. We have went over all the changes. We won a lot of games on this later stream. The one game we lost, we got ace as well, so great. So we ended up today losing 1, 2, 3, 4 games and winning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So we are now at how much LP? $728 LP, rank 45. Let's go. But yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'll be back again 8 AM tomorrow morning. Sleep well, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in again. See you all. Goodbye, guys.